I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days, the mad blood is stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps his sword upon the table and says, God send me no heed of thee. And upon the operation of the second cup, doth he draw him upon the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I such a fellow?
Thou art as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and there were two such, we should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more or a hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason, but because thou hast hazel eyes. What eye, but such an eye, would spy out such a quarrel? Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head hath been beaten as addle as an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street, because he hath wakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall out with a tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter? With another for tying his new shoes with an old ribbon? And yet thou wilt tutor me from quarreling.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy the free simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple? Oh, simple!
By my head, here comes the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to one of them. Gentlemen, good day. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us? Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You should find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, that consorts with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us, minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that makes you dance. Zounds consort.
Retalk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place and reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. All eyes are gaze upon us.
Men's eyes were meant to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
They'll be hanged, sir, if he wear your livery. Marry, go before to field. He'll be your follower. Your worship, in that sense, may call him man.
Romeo, the love of badly can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Till the reason that I have for love thee doth much excuse the agitating rage to such a grief. Villain and mine none. Therefore, farewell. I see thou knowest me now.
Boy, that shall not excuse you from the injury that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn your draw.
I do protest, I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, so thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, whose name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
O calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Alla staccato, he carries it away. Tybalt, you rat-catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck out your sword out of his pitcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you!
Gentle Mercutio, put thy blade up.
Come, sir, you're passado!
Draw Benvolio, beat down the weapon. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince expressly hath forbid this bandying in Verona streets. Hold Tybalt, good Mercutio.
Ha ha!
I am hurt. A plague of both your houses, I am sped. Is he gone and hath nothing?
What, art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. Mary, 'tis enough. Where is my page? Go! Fetch a surgeon!
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. Full serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered. I warrant for this world. A plague of both your houses. Zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat, to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain, that fight by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. Apply to both your houses. They have made worms meat of me. I have it, and soundly too. Your houses.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got this man hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, an hour hath been my kinsman. O sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and my temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead. That gallant spirit hath inspired the clouds, which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's by fate, or more days doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt, back again.
Alive in triumph, Mercutio slain, away to heaven to respective lenity, and fire and fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again that late thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
So with the hence.
This shall determine that.
Romeo, away be gone! The citizens are off and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed, the prince will doom thee death if thou art taken hence, be gone away.
Oh, I am fortune's fool!
Why dost thou stay?
Which way ran he that murdered Mercutio? Tybalt, that murderer, which way ran he?
There lies that Tybalt.
Officer, go with me. I charge thee, in the name of the prince, obey. Where are the beginners of this bloody fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, O my brother's child, O prince, O husband, O the spilled blood of my dear kinsman. Prince, if thou art true, for blood of ours shall blood of Montague. O cousin, cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him far, bid him bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urged with all time's pleasure. All this, uttered with gentle breast, calm look, knees humbly bowed, should not take the true with the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace. But that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who all is hot, turns steadily point to point, and with a martial scorn, with one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends part, and swifter than his tongue. His agile arm beats down their fatal points, and twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm he envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes newly entertained revenge, and, as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 but kill one life. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes but what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your haste proceedings. My blood for your rude brawls doth lay a bleeding. But I'll have mercy with so strong a fine, that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I'll be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore, use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body and attend our will, mercy about murders, pardoning those that kill.
Come on, Mercutio, let's get out of here. It's hot, blood's boiling, and Capulets are around, so you know that means a fight.
One of those guys, I mean, he'll walk into a bar, just put his gun on the table and be like, I really don't want to use this. And you get like 2 or 3 beers in you, and you'll just start be slinging that gun around, pointing it at people for no reason whatsoever.
Am I really?
Yeah, you are, dude. You are as mad as any guy in this town when you're in your moods. If there's something to get angry about, you'll get angry about it. But if you want to get angry, you'll go find something.
So what?
If there are 2 men like you, pretty soon there'd be none because the 2 of you would just kill each other. You'd fight with a man if he had 1 more whisker or 1 less on his beard than you had. You'll fight with a man who's cracking nuts just because you have hazel eyes. You'd only look for such a fight. Your head's as full of fight as an egg is full of yolk. But your head has been beaten like scrambled eggs for so much. You started with a fight with a man who coughed just because he woke up your dog. Didn't you argue out with your tailor because he was wearing one of his new suits before Easter? And you argue with another guy for tying his new shoes with old laces. And yet you're trying to be the one who wants me not to fight?
If I fought as much as you, my insurance rate would be through the roof.
Your insurance? That's hilarious.
Oh, here come the Capulets.
I really don't care.
Come with me. Gentlemen, I'd like a word with one of you.
Just a word? Pair or something. Make it a word and a blow.
Oh, I'll be ready to, if you give me a reason.
Can't you find your reason by yourself?
Mercutio, you hang out with Romeo.
Hang out? What do you think we are, a band? If we're a band, why don't you play my flute? Here's my fiddlestick. I'll use it to make you dance. God dang it, hang.
Alright, we're in a public place. Either go somewhere private, or talk it over rationally. Or just go away. People are watching here.
People have eyes so that they can watch. So let them do so. I'm not gonna go anywhere for anyone.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Because here comes my man. My man.
He isn't your man. If you walked into a mansion, he'd be your servant. In what way are you calling him your man?
Romeo, I have no better word for you than this. You're a jerk.
Tybalt, I have a reason to love you that makes me put aside the anger and the fact that you have insulted me. Therefore, goodbye. We can see that you don't know me.
Boy, this will not excuse the injuries you have done to me. Now turn and draw.
I disagree. I haven't done any harm to you, and I love you more than you can even understand, until you know the reason of my love. And so, Capulet, which name I love as dearly as mine own, be satisfied with what I have to say.
We shouldn't be taking this. It's stupid. 1 bullet should end this. Surrender. Tybalt, you fight me?
What will you have with me?
King of Cats, I only want 1 of your 9 lives. And depending on how you treat me after that, I might beat the other 8 out of you. Will you draw? Hurry up, or I'll smack you in the ears with my rifle before you have yours drawn.
Challenge accepted.
Mercutio, stop!
Come at me, bro!
Drop it, Volio! Guys! Stop fighting! The prince is banned fighting in the streets. Tybalt, Mercutio.
I'm hurt. To hell with your families. Did Tybalt get away?
Doesn't matter. How bad are you hurt?
Just a flesh wound, but it's enough to kill me. Where's that boy? Someone have him find me a doctor.
But it can't be that bad.
No, it's not so deep as a well, or as wide as a door, but it's enough to kill me. If you ask for me tomorrow, I will probably be dead. I'm done. I'm done here. To hell with both your families. I can't believe that dog, that rat, that mouse, that cat could scratch me to death. That jerk who fights like he learned from a book. Why did you come between us? He stabbed me under your arm.
What? I was only trying to help.
Take me to a hospital, Benvolio, or I'll pass out. To hell with both your families. I'm done here. Damn you all.
This man Mercutio, a close relative of the prince, my friend especially, was killed while defending me from Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, who has been my cousin for a whole hour. Oh, Juliet, your beauty has made me weak like a girl. You have softened my bravery, which before was as hard as steel.
Romeo! Romeo! Mercutio is dead. His spirit has passed on to heaven. It was too early for him to go.
Jay's terrible events shall affect the future. Jay is the beginning of a terror that will end in the next few days.
Here comes Tybalt, back again.
Alive and victorious, Mercutio is dead. Enough of this. Now I'm angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Tybalt, take out the jerk that you called me before. Mercutio's soul is in heaven, and he's waiting for you there. Either you, or I, or both of us have to go with him.
Foolish boy, you stay with him here, now you'll die with him here.
This will decide that.
Romeo! Romeo! Get out of here! The people are around. Tybalt's dead. Don't stand there shocked. The prince will give you the death penalty if you get caught. Get out!
The fortune's fool.
The man who killed Mercutio. Tybalt, where did he go?
Tybalt's lying over there.
Get up, sir. Come with me. Command you by the authority of the prince. What criminal started this?
Noble prince, I can tell you everything about the unfortunate circumstances of this deadly fight. Over there, Tybalt's dead. He killed your relative, Mercutio. And then young Romeo killed him.
Tybalt was my nephew. He was my brother's son. Oh, prince. Oh, nephew. Oh, husband. Oh, my nephew is dead. Oh, prince, you are an honorable man. Take revenge for this murder by killing someone from the Montague family. Oh, cousin, cousin.
Benvolio, who started this?
Tybalt started the fight before he was killed. Romeo spoke to Tybalt politely and told him this was a silly argument. He mentioned that you would not approve of the fight. He said all of this gently and calmly, kneeling out of respect. But Tybalt wouldn't make peace. He was angry and wouldn't listen. Tybalt and Mercutio began to fight each other, lunging at one another and dodging each other's blows. Romeo said, "Stop, break it up," but then he jumped he jumped in the way and made them put their swords down. But Tybalt reached under Romeo's arm and stabbed Mercutio. Then Tybalt ran away, but soon he came to meet Romeo, who was overcome with grief and lust for revenge. As quick as lightning, they began a fight. Before I could break it up, Romeo killed Tybalt. Romeo then fled. I swear I'm telling the truth.
Benvolio is part of the Montague family. His loyalty lies with the Montagues. He's lying. There were 20 Montagues fighting in this riot, and only together they could have killed him. I demand justice. You, Prince, are the man who can give me that. Romeo killed Tybalt, so he must die.
Romeo killed Tybalt. Tybalt killed Mercutio. Who should now pay for this crime?
Not Romeo, Prince. It was Mercutio's friend. It was a justice done by killing Tybalt.
And for that crime, Romeo is banned from Verona. I'm involved in your feud. Mercutio is my relative, and he is dead because of your feud. My judgment will be so severe that you will not dare forget what has happened today. I won't listen to your excuses. You can't get out of trouble by praying or crying. Don't even try. Tell Romeo to leave the city immediately, or else, if he's found, he'll be dead before the night is over. Take away this body. Showing mercy is something I just can't do.
Let this be a lesson to you, kids. Never do film with your friends. Especially Igor.
No, I'm doing a Spanish film and watch.
Yes. Du hast mich.